Hello everybody, this is the first video of playlist number 4 of course number 4. So let's talk a little bit about what we talk in course number 3. What kind of problems we take in course number 3. In course number 3 we take a lot of good things. We take what is validation, how to do validation, ATM bank systems, how it's work, the machine of ATM bank, the loan, when you take loan, how to calculate it. Like, we know a lot of things. We was use it every day in our life, for example, and we don't know how it's working background, how it's working programming, how these machines work, how the ATM work, how to do authentication, how to calculate the loan money. Yeah, in simple, easiest way, like not that deep way, not how it's really work 100%. This thing not just to develop or to build programs. This thing for everybody. If you were a doctor, if you were engineer, civil engineer, architecture engineer, if you were like pilot, if you were mechanic, if you were a carpenter, if you were plumber, if you were electrician, these things, it's upgrade your logic. These problems I solved in course number 3, it's let you have a clue about how the things work in the background. For example, when we take the last lessons of ATM machine, ATM PIN code, when you go next time to the ATM machine and you put your card to withdraw money or deposit money, you will understand that I have authentication. Maybe you know it that after 3 times your card, it will be locked. After 3 tries, you insert your PIN code number of your card, it will be locked. But a lot of people don't know what is it or how it's work, or that it's called authentication, or how we calculate the loan money, how the installment payment, these things. We take it from the problems of course number 3. It's really give you a clue as a person, whatever your measure is, or it's give you a clue how the things will work in background from the problems that you take it in course number 3. So I'm always saying, even if you are plumber, electrician, carpenter, doctor, pilot, civil engineer, structural engineer, mechanic, whatever your career is, as I said, it's good to know how the things work in background, how the people develop these applications, how these things work. The ATM machine, every time all your life, maybe you stop in front of it, you don't know how it's work. We're still going to take advanced thing about how the ATM machine works, when you do deposit, how they cancel it, how to return the money, how they account it that you withdraw it or you deposit. Like, we're still thinking a lot of good things about a lot of things around us in the life. We use it every day and we don't know how these applications work in background. Yeah, not all the people have to know this, but nowadays, in the world that we live in it, that AI cover everything and everything is so fast and everything need computing and everything you need it, you have to use any AI tool. Because of this revelation of tech world that affect the world nowadays, you have to be a little bit aware about how these programs or how this application work in the background. Especially nowadays with the application that we use it every day in our life, you have to be aware a little bit how this work in the background. So it's better to understand from now and study a little bit what is developing, how the people develop, what is algorithms, how they solve problems, how they write code, what is code, what is programming languages, what is different between programming languages and the programming. So all these things, you shouldn't be a pro on it to work as a developer or to be the best developer ever working in Google or any FANG companies, but you have to be aware a little bit to not be outdated, as we say. And for that, I'm always talking to the parents or any adult people that I meet them. We have chat in Bark or on C or something, that you have to put your hands in these things a little bit. You have to give it a shot, because it's not option anymore, unfortunately. It's already semi-obligation. It's already obligatory that we have to use AI, or we have to use these applications to text somebody, for example, WhatsApp, or to search about something in ChatGPT or Google. So, or we use Google Map or Waze or any applications, or we use even Bolt or Uber to take taxi or order a car. So while all these things around us run by developers and applications and programming and all this tech world, so you have to sit with yourself, teach yourself and teach your kids that they have to put your hands in these things, even if they don't want to be a developers, even if they don't want to be a software engineers, even if they don't want to be programmers, you name it. But make yourself a little bit aware about how these things work in the background, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Nobody knows. And if you have kids, I prefer to put them hard in this field, because it's the future. I'm not saying it will be just this field and nothing else, but no, this field, it will control all the fields around it, or it will be in all the fields around it. For example, we were having taxi driver. Now the taxi driver, we don't need it anymore in a lot of cities like Dubai, Singapore, South Korea, Japan, and many other countries. So if you have kids, and even you by yourself, and you have kids, it's better for the kids because they are the future of our new generations. You have to spend with your kids and you by yourself 1 hour, 2 hours per day to understand this tech world, how it's work, these applications, how it's work, what is coding, how they develop, how I write it, how can I write small programs, how can I build small game, a small program. It's already, unfortunately, not options, it's obligations, unfortunately. So we have to give it a time, and we have to start to put our hands in it and also teach it to our kids, because as you see, it's the future. And that's what I want to tell you guys before we start course number 4. So if you found this channel by chance, stick to it and you will be ready for the future. I'll see you in the first lesson of course number 4. Ciao.